what's going to be the ultimate deciding factors for this MVP race? I feel like probably about as close as can be. I think it's probably tougher than last year. It feels like it's really a toss-up at this point. It feels like the James Harden, Russell Westbrook, where anybody can really get it.
I don't know. To me, I try to look at MVP more than just like what is happening at this moment in time and look at the full body of work. And I think that at the end of the season, when we eventually do our episode, we're trying to pick our awards. That's what I'm going to do. Because I think that right now, Wemby's playing amazing. Luka just had the most points in a month since Kobe, I think, as a Laker. But the full bodies of work may not look as nice as what Shai's got. But that's just me speaking right now, and I'll do the official research once we get there.
For me, it's probably just honestly what's happening. I think seeing what Wemby is doing currently, been amazing. So honestly, I think it depends on who closes out this stretch the strongest. That might be a big determining factor for the voters.
What about for you?
For me, I think I'm still kind of like, it'll take something to wow me to shift it from Shai. Wemby could. I think Wemby has the potential to. Even Luka can. But as of right now, I still do have I think Shai still has a pretty strong case for MVP.
I'm kind of with Derek. I'm trying to make sure that like the last stretch doesn't wow me so much that I completely forget about the entire body of work throughout the course of an 82-game season. There is something refreshing about seeing a guy like Wemby kind of commit to himself that he's going for it clearly with these more recent performances. I love the stretch that obviously Luka has had, but when you talk about an MVP, you kind of want to see it from start. Not to say that they haven't done it all year long, but I feel like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been him pretty much all year long. And now the excitement of making it a conversation has kind of made some other guys get a little bit more traction. But again, it's about that. It's almost like if a rookie came in and had a great March and last few weeks in April of the season, they don't just snatch it from Con Nipple, who've been doing it all year. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not how it works. So I do like that they have made it a conversation. I can't wait to see, because I feel like cases and arguments can be made all around. But I ultimately would still probably gear towards Shai personally, unless, like Derek says, something astronomical happened.
I love the fact that even the Rookie of the Year race is like close. Like we have 2 awards at least that are like significantly close.
I mean, I would argue most of the awards. Like, do y'all know for sure who locked up 6 Man of the Year so far, or Most Improved Player?
I think most improved is probably
Most Improved by Nikhil.
That's how I feel at this moment, but I don't know if it's locked, you know?
Man, I feel like Jalen Johnson.
See, they have 2 candidates that not. It's actually crazy.
I seen Windhorst on the broadcast yesterday say that Wemby should win MVP, DPOY, and Most Improved, or he could. And that's why I was like, hey, you gonna start to get my man some hate.
DPOY, I think he definitely.
That's the one award that's done.
And I think going back to the original MVP question, I might be in the area where I feel like I'm leaning Vic, because it's so close and you really do got to nitpick it. And I can imagine it's going to be hard to not give a dude MVP when he's also getting a DPOY in the same year.
Do you, playing devil's advocate, do you care about minutes played? That Wemby has played 400 less minutes than Shai?
Nah, not as. It is a lot. Like, I don't want to disregard that, but it could be a factor, but I don't know if that's deciding factor.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because that also just goes into games played. Have they played the same? I know Shai missed a little stretch.
Yeah.
But I know Wemby also missed a big stretch to where he was almost ineligible for awards. So that also plays a big factor in it, just based off injury luck.
Yeah, Shai also don't play fourth quarters. Hasn't played a fourth quarter in like 20-something games this year. So that's kind of.
Wemby's minutes are also limited in his games too. Like he's not going to play
very
40
plays
minutes.
30.
Yeah, since he came back from that calf strain, they're not like.
Even last night, his 41 and 18 game, it was in 29 minutes.
Yeah, the stretch when he was coming off the bench.
Yeah.
The thing I just love about Shai's season is how they've been able to be who they are, without necessarily all of their main guys. You know, J-Dub has missed a lot of time. Chet, iHeart. There's been a constant,
revolving door.
And we've still seen them play at like an unbeatable level at times, even without those guys.
What about Clutch Player of the Year? Do y'all think that's locked up?
I would get that. That might be Shai as well.
Yeah, I think that's Shai.
I think so.
I've
too.
seen him make. He's been making clutch plays all year.
For a part of the season, it definitely felt like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
And then I just felt like down the last 2 months, I feel like I just have so many Shai memories of him taking over the last 4 minutes of a game and not missing or hitting. Like, I think he had 2 back-to-back game winners in the same week. And then this game versus Detroit, they called off that game winner. Then he went to overtime and then dropped 8 of the 11 points. So I just feel like that probably is locked up.
Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of hard for me to think of anybody else that would be close to it. Maybe, I mean, you did say Anthony Edwards, but other than that, it seemed like Shai just kind of ran away with that award.
An award that nobody really cares about when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually a
always
We've
hard.
had
That's
years
what
that
I
we
think
did
about.
our ballots and people here like, oh yeah, I forgot that even existed. And didn't even have it out there. So
It's kind of a hard award to gauge sometimes, because sometimes you forget the moments that everybody had, and like a lot of times it seems like they give it to the person who's averaging the most fourth quarter points.
I think that's what Steph Curry had in his year. Sometimes it is just moments. Like Jalen Brunson had. Was that last year Jalen Brunson won?
Last year.
Yeah,
Last year Jalen
Jalen
Brunson was
Brunson
kind
had
of
a lot of
ridiculous.
moments last year.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.